Hey, I'm working on a new song, my dear. Would you like to hear it so far?
Yes, I would dearly like to hear it.
Good, thank you. Here we go. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old me. Hey, it's not quite right, is it?
No, a little bit at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, let's try something else. Here we go. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old moi. Still not quite right, is it, Del? Look, do reindeer even have paws, now I wonder?
Can you rhyme something with hooves?
Hooves up on the roofs? Oh, I don't know, I'll work on that. Oh, hello there! Hello, Joey, have company. Yes, welcome to our home. We're so glad to have you with us. It's the most wonderful time of the year, isn't it? Oh, thank you for being here. We are here today. We're going to host, Mrs. Claus and I, the new comedy one-act play Christmas Festival for the Chickasaw Civic Theater. We're so lucky to have them and so glad to help them in their cause. We would love donations. It would really help them, wouldn't it?
Yes.
If you like what you see. Yes. If you like what you see, donate. Doesn't go to us, does it, Mrs. Claus?
No. What?
We don't keep it, do we, the money? No. Yes, do you remember, years ago, that one man who caught me delivering gifts one night and then wrote a story about it that has come to be known as The Night Before Christmas? Do you remember that?
It's a lovely story.
But not so lovely, you know. He kept referring to me as fat.
Oh, no, just jolly, I think. Jolly.
Yeah, and a little round belly. At least he said little, eh?
Well, yes.
I haven't quite forgiven him, but perhaps we can redeem that. You know, the first play we're going to see is a play that was written by Dawn and Nedra Bloom. You know Dawn and Nedra?
Oh, yes.
Wonderful couple, aren't they? Lovely people. They've been around about as long as we have, haven't they? No, we won't say that. We won't say that. Lovely couple, wrote a play, The Night Before Christmas, 2020, starring Cat Hewitt and Chris Kern.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't it sound lovely? I look forward to it. Let's enjoy The Night Before Christmas, 2020, eh?
Smile for the camera. Oh, shut up! How can you have a hurricane at Christmas time? It's impossible. Oh.
You're home and cozy and safe. I guess.
Oh. We're home alone. It's our year to host the family Christmas. The children are supposed to be here. We're all alone.
Oh, Tom, it's not like they didn't want to come.
Charlie could have come.
Now, Charlie decided to spend the holidays distributing vaccine in Africa. They needed doctors, and I'm proud of him for signing up to help.
Oh, I'm proud of him too. But now Jed is always traipsing off to these exotic locations, and he expects the family to come following after him.
Tom, Jed's an airline pilot. One of the perks is exotic travel, and you know he always splits the bill to bring the whole family.
Well,
He can't fly a plane into a hurricane. He can't commandeer a jet to fly into the storm. You know he'll be here as soon as the weather clears.
But Elizabeth could have been here.
There is 3 feet of fresh snow in Buffalo. Even if she could get out of there, she couldn't fly in here. Oh, stop grousing.
Whoa! Listen!
What was that?
Hurricane Zombie strikes again. Let's see. Ah, that tree at the end of the road. The tree is blown over and it's blocking the street. The wrath of Hurricane Zombie. Is that a cell phone? Oh, not mine.
Oh, here's a text from Elizabeth now. Whoops, Joey wants it back. But,
But what? Wants what back? But what?
Oh, I lost the signal. That Here, let's see. Tom, go get the lanterns.
Okay, let's see. Ah. Got him. You know, I kind of wish we hadn't given up control of the practice.
I know, Tom.
Well, it's just that in the past, if the lights went out like this, we could always go to the hospital, and they loved having an extra doctor and nurse on hand.
I know, dear.
And when we gave up, well, when we brought those two doctors, young doctors, into the practice, Pete and I had no idea that they would try to end up pushing us out, putting us out to pasture. Moo! You know, I'm not even 65. I can deliver a baby as well as either of those two guys.
Oh, but just think of all the Christmas Eves that you weren't home with the family.
Yeah, but think about all those Christmas Eve babies, Elaine. Remember the Wilson? They wanted a baby for so many years.
Oh, and the Andersons, who got number 7 and 8 together on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. And how about my very first Christmas baby, old Rob Wilson? And he's mayor now, and he's a very fine mayor.
Oh, you've done good work, Tom. I'm sorry the deal with the practice turned out to be such a disappointment.
Well, I just wish that if the kids can't be here, I wish there was something I could do to be useful.
Well, you could have gone to Africa with Charlie.
I know, but I thought the family would be here.
Oh, Tom, there's a box on the porch.
I don't see anything.
Down there, see it?
Oh, that's the flower box.
Tom, believe me, I see something out there.
I'll go check.
Oh, be careful.
Wish me luck. Well. I'm soaking wet.
Oh. Well,
Let me get this robe off.
what is it?
Well, it's a package.
Well, is it for us?
Let's see. Possibly.
Possibly.
Yes, possibly. You see, it's addressed to Dr., and that's spelled D-O-C-K-T-E-R, and Mrs., M-I-Z-Z-I-Z, Claiborne, 1015 Oxmoor, Mobile, like Mo, the used car salesman, Alhambra, and it's written in crayon.
Oh, one of the grandchildren.
I think they spell better than that. I know their parents do.
Well, what do you suppose it is?
Well, it's pretty light.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't weigh much.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's too light to be a bomb, isn't it?
Oh, Tom thinks so. Oh, Tom, who would send us a bomb?
Nobody.
So we'll see. It's fine.
Well, I was pretty harsh with my criticism of those two young docs to the medical board.
Well, you found out it wasn't them, remember? You found out they were being financed by a group out of Jackson who was trying to buy out County General.
Well, let's see. Who would send us a bomb?
You know, I wrote a pretty snippy letter about that subdivision they're trying to put in down by the park.
Oh, Elaine. A snippy letter from you is about as offensive as a thank you note. You're just not a mean-spirited person.
Well, neither are you, Tom. Let's open it.
Okay.
I'll go get a knife.
Soaking wet. Okay, here we go. It's not a bomb, right? A ratty old soccer ball?
An old soccer ball.
Huh.
Here, it's gotta be more. Oh, here. Dear Grandma and Grandpa, here is the soccer ball I kicked to win the U8 Chomp and Chomp. Love, Joey.
Wait, there is another one. Let's see. Oh.
Oh, there's writing. Your house is always so pretty. I thought you would like more lights. Can't wait to see you, Joey. Oh.
Well, there's your lights. It's just, with the power, it's just too bad. Oh, fine. Very fine. Good job, Joey.
Oh, Joey, does anybody have a better grandson?
Maybe one that'll spell better.
Oh, wait. But what was that note from Elizabeth? Whoops, Joey wants it back. Do you suppose we're going to return the Christmas lights or the Chomp and Chop soccer ball?
Well, you know what? Joey's not here. So I think for tonight at least, we get the lights and the soccer ball. I still wish the kids could be here with us.
Oh, I know, me too.
It's just that, if they're not here, I wish you and I could be useful somehow.
Oh, Tom, it's Christmas. We're safe, the kids are safe. They wish they could be here just as much as we wish they were. And Jeb will probably be here tomorrow when the storm clears up.
I know, but still.
Oh, let me see this. Oh, it's so sweet of him to send this to us. Someone knocking at the door?
Who would that be?
Hello, is somebody there?
Is somebody out there?
Dr. Claiborne, it's Jeff from across the street. Help! Please help! Mandy, I think the baby's coming. We can't get to the hospital. Help!
Come on, Elaine, I need you too.
Oh, I'm right behind you, Tom. It's a Christmas miracle.
You know why I'm ringing this bell? It reminds me of the song. Bells will be ringing the sad, sad news. Oh, what a Christmas to hear the blues.
Oh.
I know. That made me think of it. I was walking along the street and I saw a man who seemed very blue. And so do you know what I did to cheer him up?
Perhaps he's a Smurf, dear.
Well, Smurfs are very blue, but they are also very happy, so it's hard to know what they're feeling at any given time, right? But this one he was feeling blue, shall I say that?
I see.
Yeah, he was feeling blue. So you know what I did to cheer him up? Do you remember when you were little and someone would do this to your head? Yeah, do you remember that? Wasn't Wasn't that delightful? I did that to him. Yes, I gave him Christmas noogies. I did. Did you know what he did? He did tear up a little bit, and then he ran away calling for the police. I don't know why. So I ran the other way. Whoa! Yes, I did. So, but you know, that reminds me, we have another play to see. Would you like to see this one, dear? Yes, I would too. Let's watch this one. This one is called Christmas Noogies. It's written by Harvey Jordan, performed by Samantha and Kelly T. Doesn't that sound intriguing? I'm excited about it. Let's watch this.
I cannot believe their flight was delayed again. You know, this is all your fault.
My fault. My fault. I'm not the one who booked Mom and Dad through a 3-stop adventure through the Midwest in late December. Did you get any bonus frequent flyer miles for all those layovers and de-icing they have to go through? And on Christmas Day, really?
Look, Sissy, you're the one who said we had to come to Mobile this year. If we had done this in Atlanta, I could have booked them a direct flight. And anyway, the Christmas Day flights were all half the price of any other day.
Oh yeah, we could be stuck in Atlanta airport on Christmas with all the millions of miserable holiday travelers. And nobody wants to be stuck in Atlanta traffic, not on Christmas. At least here, I can go home and check on Jack and the kids. And we have this lovely Christmas tree to sit under and wonder how many free cocktails Dad is soaking up on that flight. Oh, Mom's just gonna have to strap him to one of the rolling suitcases and drag him up the ramp.
Sissy, you worry too much. She can just get him into one of those overserved wheelchairs or get him a ride on the beep beep bus.
Well, now that's ridiculous. Then stop calling me sissy. You know I hate that. Grown woman, for goodness sake. You don't hear me calling you Bubba anymore, do you?
You haven't called me Bubba since all your teeth grew in. Now, don't you remember all those Christmases Mama Lottie and Pop Pop made us dance around to that old accordion record and called us Bobby and Sissy because they just loved the Lawrence Welk show so much?
Barely. Oh, I was so little, you never let my feet touch the floor.
And Mom made you wear those outfits that she crafted that matched your Cabbage Patch Kids. You were the cutest little sissy doll to dance with, as long as Mama kept giving me junior mints to keep dancing with you.
Wait, didn't you try to put me in a Christmas tree one year?
Well, Mom dressed you up like an angel that year. And I figured if I could just get you up in that tree that I could go play with my new Atari for a while. But you were a fidgeter and your feet got tangled in the lights and the popcorn strings and the tree came crashing down on the kids' table. It was a miracle we didn't break any of the Hummel Christmas crash on the piano.
We? Oh no, that was all your doing. It was a miracle you didn't get a whooping for being a Christmas moron. Didn't you get grounded or spanking or something?
No, they just yelled at me and sent me to my room, and I snuck the Atari in with me. You can't spank a kid on Christmas with the grandparents right there. You know, it took me 3 Christmases to get that Atari because cute little Sissy was sucking up all the good presents.
I was not. You were the one who got all the cool presents because you were the boy, the man of the house. You got those cameras, the bicycle, that pocket knife. All I got was a couple of My Little Pony dolls and a Tickle Me Elmo. You were clearly the favorite.
Oh, no, Princess Charlotte. I'm not the one who got a new car for Christmas when he turned 16, and a trip to Disney.
That is not my fault and not fair. We were way better off by the time I turned 16, and it was my birthday. Not my fault.
You were always the royal favorite, even when we were poor. Here's a couple of noogies for your Christmas crown, Princess.
Stop it! Come, you were always the mean one.
And you were always the whiny one. Hey, you look just like that weird little yappy dog that Aunt Bertha always brought over for the holidays.
You mean Buster, huh? That fussy little piggity.
Yeah, you remember the fruitcake fiasco?
Oh, when I fed all my fruitcake to her little licky dog? Yes, I remember. Oh, what is up with all that fruitcake nonsense in this time of year? It always seemed like, oh, I hated them so much, and it always seemed that there was so much fruitcake lying around.
I think some great grand old woman in the family made this famous fruitcake back in Civil War time. And all the women in the family are just determined to recreate her fruitcake every Christmas. It was a challenge.
Oh, it was a challenge, all right, to eat all that terrible fruitcake. It seemed like all the dads and uncles disappeared to the front yard to get a beer and throw around the football when that fruitcake came out.
Yep. And all the kids were stuck judging the fruitcakes. I always gave mine to Buster.
Me too. And about half the other cousins, too. Oh, that candied lemon peel. Oh, it just made me gag.
Oh, and Aunt Bertha always used to soak hers in some awful cheap rum. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Pop was feeding his to Buster too, because that one year.
Oh, that one year, yes. When Buster threw up like an entire fruitcake in Dad's slippers.
Oh, and when Dad came downstairs early Christmas morning to put them on, he grossed out, pulled the tree over, slung coffee all over the living room trying to get out of his shoes, and pulled the wreath off the door on his way out.
Did I learn some new words that Christmas?
And we never saw Buster again. Good times. Hey, you don't think Mom's bringing fruitcakes with her from Arizona again this year, do you?
Oh, I hope not. But you be nice to her if she does. And don't go thinking about feeding any of that fruitcake to any of my dogs, or I'll have you sleeping in the garage with them.
Well, now who is the mean one now? Sissy.
Sorry, I guess it's all the stress from the usual Christmas hurry up and wait. Hopefully Mom and Dad aren't too tuckered out from your 3-state adventure. I know Mom is probably finished reading her books by now, and Dad is full of pretzels and all that airplane whiskey. They're going to be a handful. Well, I just want to get back home to the kids before they get bored playing with that new drone Jack is putting together for them. It's probably the best Christmas present ever.
You know what my best Christmas present ever was?
Yes, your He-Man doll collection.
No, and they weren't dolls, they were action figures.
Whatever you say, Bubba.
I don't think I ever told you this, Charlotte, but when I was about 8 years old, Dad started telling me about this special Christmas gift that we were getting that year. That though we didn't have a whole lot of money for presents, that we were getting something very special, and it would help me to grow smarter and stronger, and run faster, laugh louder and longer.
Yes, wasn't that the year they sent you to nerd camp?
No, silly, it was you. Every boy needs to learn to be a big brother, to think beyond himself, and be more responsible. You were my little miracle Christmas gift.
Oh, Bobby, that's so sweet. That's probably the nicest thing you've said to me in about 40 years. But don't think that's going to get you out of sleeping in the garage if you feed my dogs any of that fruitcake.
I'll be good to the dogs, I promise. Hey, I think their flight's finally arriving. Here comes first class.
Well, now, don't get too excited. You probably had them sitting in the back by the bathrooms. This is going to take a while.
No, I didn't put them in the back. I'm not that mean. Oh, no. You should see what these people are carrying? I've counted 3 so far.
What, little Buster dogs?
No, fruitcakes. In special boxes. Is there a City of Mobile fruitcake competition this year?
Oh, no, Lord, no, not this year. Wait, I think I see, yeah, that's them. And Dad is walking upright.
And Mom's not carrying any fruitcakes. Well, hallelujah!
It's a Christmas miracle.
Nicholas!
Oh, I'm up, Mom. Five more minutes, eh? No! There he is! That's right. It has been quite a year, has it not, dear?
Definitely has.
People are tired all over the world, you know, I understand. Everyone's tired of this pandemic, eh?
Yes, I've heard that.
Yes, although the doctor said that I'm immune, which I'm grateful for, I know lots of people are not, and it's a very tiring, wearisome thing. In fact, and lots of people have really been given to panic in lots of ways this year, and well deserved, I might say.
Yeah, such a shame.
Yeah, but you know, some people take the pandemic and turn it into something enjoyable for us at Christmas time. For instance, we have another play. Would you like to see it?
Oh, yes.
Would you like to see the play? Of course we would. Oh, who wouldn't like to see the play? So this one is called Oh Holy Crap.
Oh!
No, that's the name of the play.
Oh.
Yes, that's the name of it. It was written and performed by John Richards and Leslie Roberts. Let's watch, shall we? All right. You let me know when it's over.
Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where Palm Springs sway.
I think I've got it secured for the night.
Look at you. You know what you need? Some festive red.
Look, how can you be so jolly? Haven't you seen the news? The number of cases is rising rapidly, and not just in this city, but everywhere.
Don't be such a Grinch. You know that the news sensationalizes everything. I mean, we should be able to celebrate Christmas without thinking about the outside world for 2 minutes, okay? Anyway, the only surprise visitor we'll get tonight is Santa Claus, and he'll come down the chimney. Up on the house-top reindeer paws, down comes good old Santa Claus.
Hey, that's a good idea. You know, we need to block the chimney. I mean, Santa has maximum exposure. He is a risk.
Stop it. You are acting so paranoid. You know, as long as we keep our distance and don't go to any unnecessary parties or do any extra shopping, we should be fine. I mean, you are just worrying so much. Sit down and relax.
I can't believe you are treating this like a normal Christmas. You are really in denial about this whole pandemic thing. I mean, do you have any idea what's going on out there in the world right now? I mean, this isn't just a pandemic, it's an apocalypse.
I just think we should focus on the traditions of the season. It'll keep our mind off all these unfortunate current events. Because we need a little Christmas right this very minute.
Unfortunate? Honey, an oil spill is unfortunate. The cancellation of Firefly is unfortunate. This is quite possibly the end of the entire human race.
Oh, Pish, it is not. You know, if everyone would just wear their mask like they tell us to.
A mask? Honey, this pandemic is not airborne. You get this one with very direct and very intimate contact with one of these millions of infected out there in the streets.
All right, Mr. Intimate Contact. If everyone will wear a mask and use some protection.
Wow. Oh no.
Once bitten, twice shy.
Here, you can have this one.
Oh, look, you finally put on some festive red. Good.
You know, they broke in through the cellar door. These people are more persistent than a car warranty telemarketer. You know, I don't know how much longer we can hold out.
Enough with your doom and gloom. Come on over here. I know it will make you feel better. Just add a special ornament to the tree here. Yeah, doesn't that feel like the Christmas season once you add a little bit?
Yeah, I could really go for a silent night if that's what you mean.
You know, I have not yet heard from the Petersons. I was really, really hoping we were going to get invited to Christmas dinner again this year.
Oh yeah, I saw Peterson this afternoon.
Oh.
It's a pretty good bet he's gonna want us for dinner.
Oh, goody!
And dessert.
Now bring us a figgy pudding, oh bring us a figgy pudding, oh bring us a figgy pudding and bring it right here. Oh, there is a lot of activity out on the streets tonight. Oh, maybe we will get some carolers knocking on our door.
Oh yeah, we'll get some people at the door all right, but I wouldn't count on any Bing Crosby classics. More like the Grateful Dead. And please stay away from the windows.
You are just a silly elf. You know, things are not really so bad. I mean, my mother got infected and it was weeks before anyone noticed any changes at all in her behavior.
Well, that's right. Yeah, same attitude, same personality. I tell you, it was her sudden craving for liver that gave her away.
You be nice about my mother.
Hey, I was nice. It was quick and painless. Grandma got run over by my Wrangler.
Look, this is the time of year when we should be thinking about how grateful we are. I mean, I know that the world has some awful stuff going on right now. But think about your blessings. You got me. You got your health. You got a good brain.
Yeah, and a good brain makes you very popular these days.
You know what you need, Scroogey McScrooge? You need to sing a Christmas song. A duet.
Oh no, not that song. That makes me feel like some kind of misogynistic jerk.
Come on, come on. Here we go. Ready? I really can't stay.
Baby, it's dead outside.
I gotta go away.
They'll bite off your head outside.
This evening has
They're
been
trying to do you in.
so very nice.
Your body will be as cold as
My
ice.
mother will start to
Oh,
worry.
we dispatched her in a hurry.
My father will be pacing the floor.
Your father ain't pacing no more.
I really think I'd better scurry.
They haven't found a cure.
Well, maybe just a half a drink more.
They're trying to get in our door.
The neighbors might think.
Baby, it's bad out there.
Say, what's in this drink?
The world has gone mad out there.
I wish I knew how.
Much more than that,
to
cow.
break this spell.
A bullet in the head works
I
well.
ought to say no, 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 sir.
A zombie will move in closer.
At least I'm gonna say that I tried.
And that's how they say that you'll
I
die.
really can't stay.
Baby, it's dead out. Baby, it's
cold
dead outside.
I think someone changed some of the words, mister.
Oh, did I? Wait a minute.
Jingle bells, jingle bells,
Huh.
da, da, da,
Ha ha! We did it, honey. We found the song. So awful, so insulting, so repulsive that even the dead can't stand it. They've all left. The whole neighborhood is deserted. Look, we've got to call the networks. We have found the song that will save mankind. Ha! You did it, honey. Your optimism, your hope, your crazy Christmas song quirkiness has saved us from this viral Armageddon. It's a Christmas miracle!
It's beginning. Oh, the ice is beginning to look a lot like a mess. Yeah, we have, yes,
Oh, dear me.
we have a mess here, don't we?
Talk.
I know, that's, look,
What are we doing? Yes, we've got to get these lights.
yes, we must get these lights untangled. Christmas is right around the corner, we don't have much time.
Yes.
Yes.
Elves are far too busy to be doing this. We've got to do
I don't know.
But don't you?
I don't know how to get untangled.
Oh,
Did you know?
really?
Have you ever noticed how you can take Christmas lights, coil them up perfectly when you're putting them away, put them in a box, and next thing you know, you don't get them and they're all tangled. Have you noticed that?
I've noticed it.
It's like they have a life of their own.
Noticed it.
Whoop! A life of their own. Oh, I say. You know what? We could use help from some of our helpers, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could.
That would be very nice. In fact, it reminds me of the next play we're going to see. Would you like to see it?
Yes, yes.
Would you like to see our play? The next one you're going to see, wonderful play, it's called The Production Department, written by Josh Jack Carl. Do you know Josh
Yes,
Jack?
it's very good.
Very good man, wonderful man, beautiful little girl. Wonderful. It is performed by Brent and Riley Warsaw. Do you know them? Love them very much. I'm so looking forward to this.
I shall have
Yeah,
this.
it's beginning to look a lot like this will never get done. That's what it's looking like right now. Oh, I say.
Golly gee, what a wonderful day. What a wonderful... Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm fine.
What a day. I mean, what a productive day. I have fulfilled so many orders. I mean, it has been an amazing day. I'm Rudy.
Holly.
Hi, Holly, nice to meet you. I just love today. I mean, I love every day. I mean, I love Mondays. I mean, who doesn't love Mondays? But really, I mean, in all honesty, love every day. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays,
I
Fridays.
get it.
Well, I mean, I just didn't want you to think I was a Scrooge or something. I mean, who doesn't love Mondays?
I know, right?
Aren't we so lucky? I mean, this is the happiest place in the world to work. Aren't we just lucky to be here? I just absolutely love, I mean, oh, this is so great. Oh, I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Would you like some?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I just love candy. I mean, I love all kinds of candy. Candy canes, candy balls, candy necklaces, candy coins.
I think I get the idea.
Well, I just didn't want you to think I was a Scrooge or something. I mean, who doesn't love candy? You sure you don't want to buy my candy?
No, I don't really like candy.
Are you a Scrooge? I mean, what's wrong with you? Who doesn't like candy? I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Are you sure you don't like candy?
I don't.
Twiglies?
No,
Gooeyes?
no,
Tandem taboos?
no,
Whippersnappers?
no.
Crusties?
No.
Nutters?
No.
Boo Boo Bobbies?
No.
Yum Yums?
No.
Loopers?
No.
Chasleys?
No.
Thingamabobs?
No.
Rompers?
No.
Piccolos?
No.
Din Dums?
No.
Are you a Scrooge? I mean, what? I'm sorry. That was rude of me. I've just really never met anyone who didn't like candy.
Well, to be honest, I'd much rather prefer salad.
Are you kidding me? Are you a Scrooge? Maybe we should change the subject. So, how long have you worked here?
It's my first day, actually.
Your first day? Oh, I remember my first day. Wish it were my first day. I mean, I've been here 25 years. 25 great years working at the happiest place in the world. And I mean, then there's the big guy.
What's he like, anyways?
The big guy?
Yeah.
He's Holly. He's Holly. He's jolly. Holly. Holly jolly. Have a holly jolly. Ooh, sugar yum.
But I mean, what's his deal?
You mean the big guy?
Yeah, like, how does he get all those things delivered in one night? And is he rich or something?
Huh. I mean, that's why they call him a big guy. I mean, rich. Are you asking if he's rich? Swiss Miss Hot Cocoa rich. I'll tell you that.
Well, Is he single?
Is he single? The missus?
No.
What other questions you got? Because I love questions. I mean, if you got questions, I'm your guy. I love questions.
I mean, I have heard a lot of rumors about working here, so,
What kind of rumors? I mean, I hope they were all good.
well, first, the blood test.
What about the blood test?
I heard that someone was working here and he didn't have enough sugar in his bloodstream, so he got put on the list.
Fake news. I mean, seriously, there is a cart that drives around that you can have all the candy that you want, but they really loosened up those rules back in the 2000s.
Why is that?
Well, to be honest with you, after lunch, the sugar crashes were like production was woohoo, way down. And the dental insurance, way up.
I guess that makes sense then.
What else you got?
What about the daily production quotas?
Well, there's really not a daily production quota. What they ask us to do is work as hard as we can and have fun doing it.
Oh, cool.
There is a list, however.
The list.
Yeah, there is a list, but you've got to be awfully naughty to get on the list.
Like what?
Well, several years ago, there was a guy named Alfie or Bernard, I really can't remember. But anyway, he was up in the packaging department. He didn't know how to tie a ribbon.
Oh, what?
Oh, I know. Apparently he lied on the application, cheated during the test, had all his answers written under his hot cocoa mug. Oh man. Then there was Claire. Yeah, there was this girl named Claire, and she would come in, and Claire would sit in this chair, and then she wouldn't do anything. And then the next day she would come in, and she'd sit in another chair, and she wouldn't do anything. And we ended up calling her Claire in the chair.
And that got her on the list?
Absolutely. I mean, eventually. They really want us to work hard and make sure we make that deadline.
Deadline?
The deadline. 5 p.m., the deadline on the day. Because we got to give the guys in delivery time to get everything ready.
Well, I am a little nervous of being my first day in office.
Don't be nervous, Holly. You're going to be great. You're going to do great.
Thank you. But do you have any pointers?
Absolutely. How much time do you got?
A couple minutes.
Couple minutes. Okay, we got no time. Hey, you got any pen and paper to write some stuff down?
No, I didn't know I was supposed to bring it.
Oh, well, here, take this. We gotta hurry. Use that right with the syrup.
You just keep chocolate syrup in your pocket at all times?
Doesn't everybody?
Oh, yeah.
All right, are you ready? We gotta go fast. So what I've done is I've come up with an acrostic so that we can help you remember how to do things, okay? You ready? Number 1, E. Everyone deserves to be married.
Everyone deserves to be married?
Married. Everyone deserves to be married.
M-E-R-R-Y.
Married. Number 2, L. Live like every day is a holiday.
Any holiday?
You being serious, Ollie?
No.
That's good, because I thought I was about to have to call HR. Woo-hoo-hoo. Live like every day is a holiday. F. Follow your dreams.
I like that one.
Yeah. We had this guy here that worked several years back. His name was Hermie. He worked up in the production department, but he really wanted to be a dentist, and so he followed his dreams. Now he's much, much happier.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Last, S. Sing aloud so everyone will hear.
Sing
Sing, yes. Sing loud so everyone will hear.
loud?
Loud, yes. Sing loud so everyone will hear.
I don't know if I can sing.
You don't have to sing well, you just have to sing loud. Rockin' around the Christmas.
Cupcakes?
Oh, I love cupcakes. So, here are the 4 rules. E, everyone deserves to be married. L, Live like every day is a holiday. F, follow your dream. S, sing loud so everyone can hear.
It seems pretty straightforward.
I'm so jealous of you. You get a first day. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have another first day.
Well, I mean, what if you could?
How would that be possible? I've been working here 25 years.
Well, you could take mine.
How could I take your first day?
Well, hear me out. You could just walk in as me.
So you mean I would go to work for 8 hours, clock out as me, and then clock in as you. I would work your 8 hours and you would get paid.
I mean, the first rule is everyone deserves to be married, and it would make you married to have a second first day, and it would make me married to give it to you.
I really, really can't believe that you would suggest such a fantastic idea. I mean, I get another first day and I get to work it. I always said I would work here for free, and this way I could work 8 hours, clock out, clock back in, work another 8 hours, and you would still get paid. Everyone would be married. This is amazing. This is fantastic. I'm going to need some more sugar for this deal. Thanks again, Holly. Thanks again.
Rudy,
Oh.
you got a little something red all over your nose.
Oh, thank you so much for telling me. If I went out like that, they would laugh and call me names. This is amazing. Who gets another first day? It's a Christmas miracle!
It's that time of
Because I keep interrupting, but look what I found.
Oh, look!
It's an image of you. It says, ho, ho, oh.
You know what I laugh like that? Is when I pull a muscle at my belly from laughing. You know, I was revisiting that song from earlier on the housetop,
Yes.
and it reminded me I'm going to have to get a new sleigh.
Oh.
You know why? Because I left it up on the housetop, and I can't remember which one.
Oh, well, Rudolph, he knows everything.
Rudolph's nose, though, the signal it doesn't go that far. I tried, like the key fob, to make Rudolph's nose. So I'm hoping they'll just know how to bring it home, but otherwise, I'll have to find it. And when I do, if someone has taken it, they'll have to be on the naughty list, you know.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. You know I don't like putting people on the naughty list, but sometimes it's necessary. It is. Yeah.
They'll be on the good list next year.
Well, there's time. Did you know, though, that we have another play to see?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we do. I was reminded of this play by talking about the naughty list. In fact, it's called The Naughty List, and I can't say who's in it because perhaps
I'm not sure I want to watch it. It's about the naughty.
well, they might be all the naughty list. Yeah, I believe it's good for us to see this.
Oh, well, if you insist.
I believe we need to watch this one. Plus, it's going to be very
I
good.
won't listen. I'll just watch.
Yeah, watch. I tell you what. You watch. I'll listen. All right then. Yes. This is a play called The Naughty List, written by our good friend Scotty White.
Oh, Scotty.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And if it's Scotty, perhaps we should both watch and listen, eh?
What?
Yeah. All right, here we go. The Naughty List. Hey. There we are. Oh.
Welcome to the Awful Lab, home of the Awful Waffle. What can I get you?
Just a water.
Would you like a menu?
No, just a water. I have a long night ahead of me. I need to keep up my appetite.
Well, long night or not, this place is for paying customers. You have to order something or leave.
You don't know who I
am.
am?
They're just loitering around here when I'm trying to save room.
You don't know who I am?
No.
Oh, wait. Are you Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt. Do I look like, does Brad Pitt look like this?
Well, you are too tall for Tom Cruise. Oh, wait, Dustin Hoffman. Oh, no, he's a little on the short side.
I am the Krampus.
Well, your mama must be proud.
No, she is, but I am the Krampus.
Yeah, not Brad Pitt. He was voted the sexiest man alive in People magazine. That was back in '95. That's the last time I saw a People magazine. Someone left it in the bathroom. I've always wanted another. Anywho, what's a Krampus?
What? A Krampus? No. I am the Krampus. I go around Christmas Eve leaving coal for naughty children. Or bundles of switches for their parents to beat extra naughty children. Or, if the child is especially wretched, I stuff them in my sack and I eat them for my Christmas supper.
Yeah, definitely not Brad Pitt. Like I said, order something or leave.
Fine. Tell me about the Awful Waffle.
Welcome to Awful Hut, home of the Awful Waffle. What can I get you?
Just a water with lemon.
Would you like a menu?
No, I'm meeting someone, so just the water with lemon.
Listen, this place is for paid customers. Either order something or you have to leave.
But I'm supposed to meet someone here very important.
Is it him?
Hi, Perchy.
Krampus! Oh, you got the call too? I'm so excited it's you I get to team up with this year. Last time I was out, the big guy had me paired with Pi Natal. You ever heard of him?
No, who's that?
Pi Natal is one of those evil Santa types. He's from Portugal, and his whole thing is if you're on the naughty list and you don't leave him a stick of butter, he comes to steal your toes.
He steals toes.
Hands of mistletoe, I swear. Dude has a whole bag of toes by the end of the night.
What does he do with them?
I don't know, put them in a stew or something? You know those Christmas monster types, always eating something dumb. No offense.
None taken.
Excuse me, lady. Are you gonna order or not?
Lady. Madam, this is no lady. This is Frau Percha the Christmas Witch. She runs around on Christmas. If you've been good, she leaves you a gold coin in your house.
And if I'm naughty?
I take my knife, slice you open, pull out your insides, stuff you full of straw and goose feathers, then sew you back up.
We'll have none of that. Now order something from the menu.
Tell me about the Awful Waffle?
Welcome to Awful Hut, home of the Awful Waffle. What can I get you?
Yes, hash browns, smothered.
Hold on. Okay.
Hash browns,
Yep.
smothered, covered, sprinkled with powdered sugar,
Okay.
bacon, and a cup of coffee.
How do you take your coffee?
Black, 6 sugars.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, if you could please get these two an Awful Waffle, they'll love it.
2 waffles. Got it.
Are you the guy?
The guy.
Yeah. I was told to come here to the Awful Waffle or Awful Hut and meet the guy.
Oh, yes, I am the guy. How do we know you're the guy? Well, for one, I am an elf, and I did just pay for your food.
Got a point.
Listen, Mr. Krampus, Frau Perchta, first of all, I'd like to say that it is a real pleasure. I'm looking forward to coordinating with you. Coordinating? Who are you? Oh, my name is Shell. I am an elf on the shelf. My family volunteers every holiday season. We get to go and hang out at the houses, watch the little ones to see if they're naughty or nice. Just think of us as the last line of record keeping for naughty or nice children. We do show up right after Thanksgiving. Our results can tip the scales.
That's new.
Interesting gig. So, do you have the naughty list for us? About that. We're going to be doing things a little bit differently this year.
It's on PDF. No, Santa's been resistant to technology. Always, I got the Rudolph, I don't need GPS, or it doesn't matter if I drink thousands of gallons of milk or eat thousands of cookies, I won't get diabetes.
I have my phone. Do we download the list from the cloud?
Which one? There was a cloud drizzling snow outside. Is that the cloud?
No. I mean, there won't be one this year.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, did you say no naughty list?
That is correct, yes. Santa has decided, since it's been such an abysmal year, that we suspend it.
What are you saying, Elf?
She's saying we're out of a job.
Out of a job? This is the only thing I know.
Absolutely. I mean, no naughty list means no naughty kids. I guess I'm gonna have to get something to eat after all. Waitress!
Yeah?
I guess I'm gonna eat. Pork chops and gravy.
Pork chops and gravy. All right, anything else?
Oh, do you have any pie, pumpkin pie?
We've got sweet potato.
How is that the same thing?
They're similar in color.
You hold off on the pie.
Okay, no pie. But you don't know what you're missing.
Hey, Clyde! Put in an order for chops! How can Santa do this to us? I've been the Christmas witch for hundreds of years. Do you know how much needlewood thread I bought? I have boxes and boxes of goose feathers. The real stuff, not artificial. Do you know how hard it is to get real goose feathers? All those custom forms I had to fill out. What am I going to do?
Wait, no one is losing their jobs. We're just doing things a little bit differently this year. We're going to be reassigning you to different departments. You see, with all those nice kids, we're now going to need help with delivering of the toys.
Delivering toys.
Yeah, go down the chimney, put the toy under the tree.
But what about the naughty ones?
The naughty one.
Children! Do I still get to snatch them from their beds and stuff them full of straw and goose feathers?
No, do not do that.
Oh, great. I bet next she's gonna tell me I can't eat the kids.
Really? You don't really eat them, do you? Oh, that was a story. When is the last time you guys were around Santa?
I want to say it was 1375.
And I was last hanging with Santa around 1640.
Uh-huh. And what have you been doing since then?
Lately? Streaming stuff? Have you seen Tiger King?
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, what about the Mandalorian?
Oh, Baby Yoda. Do we get Baby Yodas?
It's the hottest toy of the year. Of course we have Baby Yodas. Look, it's 2020. We will not be cutting or eating children. We will be giving them presents. It's very easy to do. I have your gear and manuals outside waiting for you.
Well, this will be different.
It could be fun.
I bet I can deliver toys faster than you.
Oh, you're wrong.
Welcome to the awful hat, home of the awful waffle. If you just, oh, I guess that was just them leaving. Well, their waffles are almost done, and the rest will be up in a minute.
I do think we're going to need that order to go.
No problem. I can box them up.
Thank you. Oh, one more thing. I do have something for you from the big guy himself.
It's a People magazine.
And a subscription, so you don't miss another issue.
Thank you. It's a Christmas miracle.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, but not in a creepy way. He knows when... Oh, I felt it was important to put that in there. Oh. Yes, it's true. So be good for goodness. You know, in fact, I've gone high tech with the list now. You know, the list that I have to check twice.
Oh, one must always be on a device, Nicholas.
Well, you know, sometimes I'm playing words with elves, and other times I'm just scrolling TikTok. But look, but now I get to check the list.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I
Yes, and I have some people on the list that I'm just not sure sure about yet, but I believe they might earn their spot on the nice list if they're not there already. Would you like to know why?
Please do.
They are the cast of the next play we're going to watch. Oh, yes.
So excited, let's hear it.
You know at Christmas, it's all about people coming together, things blending well. Choirs blending their voices, spices in a cake being blended together, a special coffee blend for Christmas, Well, this next play is called Special Blend. It was written by a good friend of mine, Mark Wyatt.
Oh,
I love
yes, I know.
Do you know him?
I do.
Good, wonderful man. Yes, I like him very much. My Mark Wyatt wrote this play, Special Blend. And there are some people on it that, let's bring my thumb here. Here we are. There are some people in this play that I'm not sure. Here they are. I don't know which list they belong on, but they are the list of the cast. It's Sean Dudley, John Dudley, Sarah Beth Dudley, Molly Dudley, lots of Dudleys, Then there's William Blanchett, and Holly and Hadley Moore.
Holly.
Holly is definitely on the nice list, isn't
I
she?
should think so.
How can you not be on the nice list with a name like Holly at Christmas time? Would you like to see this play with us? Let's watch it. I'll keep looking over the list, checking it 3 times. All right.
Okay, here goes nothing. Our first Christmas together as a blended family. You know what this means.
I think I do. It means if we're gonna all make this through this holiday together without killing each other, it's gonna take something really special.
Yeah, Christmas miracle. Okay, Merry Christmas, everybody. We're home. Family meeting time. Let's try this again. Merry Christmas. Family meeting. You want to give it a shot?
The router is being unplugged in 5.
Whoa! No need to be so
3.
dramatic. Go ahead, I'm fine.
So, here we are, 1 week before Christmas. Obviously, there have been a lot of changes this year. I know that school has been challenging and you've had to get used to us working from home more. But since we got married a few months ago, I know that you've had to learn some new life skills, like how to navigate the sometimes rough seas of a blended family. But since this is our first Christmas together, your mother or stepmother, as the case may be, and I wanted to take the familyness of this holiday season up a notch by adding one more to the mix. Everyone, this is Angel, and we'll be fostering her through the new year. Angel lost her mother this year, and we've agreed to host her until she can move into the local children's home to help ease the transition. Angel, these two are the young humans that I've contributed to the world. My son, Harris. Harris, say hello.
What's up?
Wonderfully done, Harris. So heartfelt I'm almost in tears. And my daughter, Reese.
Angel, that's pretty. What's it short for? Angela? Angelica? Are you Hispanic? Do you speak Spanish? Not that I expect that of you. I don't want to assume, or non-assume, anything about your culture, or non-culture. So, anyways, is Angel short for anything, or what? No, just Angel. Oh.
And these 2 carbon units that will carry my DNA into the future. Meet Joseph, my son.
Hey.
And Kayla, my daughter.
Yeah, hey.
Angel, try and not be overwhelmed by the joy and warmth that these 4 are expressing. I promise they'll calm down when they get something to eat.
Speaking of eating, we should talk about what we're going to have for Christmas dinner.
You're kidding, right? Only a man would bring that up, as if it's even a question. I've done all the planning and shopping. I've handled everything.
Oh, is that so? So, what's on the menu?
Everything you would expect. Turkey, stuffing, corn, Brussels sprouts, and pumpkin pie.
Did you say Brussels sprouts?
What's wrong?
Well, nothing really. It sounds a lot like Thanksgiving dinner, not Christmas.
And sorry, but Brussels sprouts? Isn't the goal to enjoy the meal? Again, sorry.
I like Brussels sprouts. Roasted. With bacon, if you must know. But all this stuff is what we always have for Christmas dinner. Doesn't everybody?
Well, Joseph, with all due respect, no, it's ridiculous. Oh, not ridiculous, not ridiculous. The wrong word. Wrong, not ridiculous, just, well, it's not normal.
What is the normal Christmas dinner? Tell them, Dad.
Well, excellent question, Kayla, although I never dreamed it would come up. But, Christmas dinner is glazed ham, sweet potato casserole, pineapple casserole, green bean casserole, deviled eggs, yeast rolls, and pecan pie.
You may have noticed there's nothing with the word sprouts in its name.
Are you sure that's enough casseroles?
Mom, what's a casserole?
I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I would have hoped you would never have to know. A casserole is a dish that people who don't know how to cook make to disguise everything.
Was that so? Well, it just so happens that this is not the first that I have thought of Christmas dinner. I've already shopped too. And Kayla, we will educate you on the southern magnificence that is the casserole, brought to you from the very people who invented cooking, namely grandmothers.
Because there's no way you're making me eat Brussels sprouts. I hate Brussels sprouts. They smell gross. Don't eat this taste. No, this the smell is not even
Hold on, everybody. I can see that we won't be settling this right now, so let's turn to something else. It's time to decorate the tree.
No, it's not.
Don't be silly. Of course it is.
And actually, it's way past time. It should have been decorated Thanksgiving weekend.
Well, true, but we were still moving in, and everyone is at different houses that weekend, so we couldn't get to it. We're behind schedule. Come on, let's go. Here we go, and we're moving, and we're decorating. Here we go. We're not decorating. Why not?
Because anyone who has ever celebrated Christmas before knows you decorate the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
That's right. You want to talk tradition? It's the way it was done in the days of old.
But that's crazy. You don't get to enjoy it for a week before Christmas. Sitting by the twinkling lights, trying to figure out what's wrapped underneath it. Which is the fun of decorating on Christmas Eve. The anticipation makes it even more special when you get to do it. That's when you sit underneath it and talk together about how beautiful it is. But I like looking at my childhood ornaments beforehand. Like the paper plate reindeer from preschool. The plaster Santa from second grade.
What? No, that's disgusting. You have to have a theme tree. Now, each year a different theme. One year it's all silver and white. The next, maybe just red and green. But homemade ornaments? Pass.
Why am I now just hearing about this? Oh, what about that ornament from our honeymoon? The one that we got from the summit of Pikes Peak that says, "Real men don't need guardrails."
Well, you were so excited about buying it, I didn't have the heart to tell you it would never see the branches of our Christmas tree. It was our honeymoon. I couldn't say anything then.
But I love that ornament.
And there's no way I'm waiting until Christmas Eve to decorate our Christmas tree. I mean, that's just crazy. That doesn't
Oh,
make
hold on,
any sense.
everyone. Hold a second. Angel, what's the matter, honey? Is all of this arguing making you upset?
Arguing? Oh no, I've seen it. Yours are never close to what I've heard. No, sir, that's not it.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart?
Well, I just don't understand. I mean, everything I've heard sounds so wonderful. How could you ever choose one over the other?
Well, what kind of Christmas dinner have you always had?
Well, we never had one. My mother always had to work at the diner and serve everybody else. We just had whatever leftovers the manager let her bring home.
Oh.
Well, what about our suggestions? Which menu would you prefer? The ham or the turkey? The ham or the turkey?
Well, if it was up to me, maybe I would want both.
Well, wait a minute. Why can't we have both? I mean, we've already done all the shopping. What's wrong with having both menus?
Even the Brussels sprouts? Especially the Brussels sprouts.
And Kayla, get ready. You're having casseroles.
What about the tree? Angel, when did you decorate your tree? Well, we never had one. Couldn't afford it. But sometimes me and Mama will walk around downtown, look at all the other beautiful trees though. That was enough.
Well, do you have an opinion of when we should decorate ours?
What if everybody hung some ornaments tonight, but maybe saved their 5 favorites for Christmas Eve? And it could be, like you said, homemade and fancy at the same time.
I like that idea. Real men may not need guardrails, but my real man needs his ornament.
There is one thing we haven't talked about yet.
What's that?
I know what you're going to say. When do we open gifts? One on Christmas Eve, or all on Christmas morning? Although, I'll admit, it's not a question because you obviously open one on Christmas Eve. There's no way I waited a whole other day to open my present. Whoa. Angel, you probably never had to make this decision, did you? No, I got one gift and I didn't care when I opened it.
Then I have an idea. Angel, our parents had us draw names among ourselves to buy gifts for each other. But we have everything we need, so we want to give our gifts to you, if that is okay.
That's more than okay. It's perfect.
Look at that, Daniel. I didn't think it would happen, but this just might work.
Yep. I think we're looking at something very special right now.
I agree. That right there is a Christmas miracle.
Oh, Nicholas, I'm headed well. I'm placing my stocking here in hopes that, well, you will soon be here.
Oh, yes! Well, here I am, aren't I? It worked!
Honestly, it's like being married to a plumber, you know, the whole thing about...
Oh, I know, dear. I know this is a hard season for you, but I have a surprise for you.
Oh?
You know, many years, I forget to give you a gift because I'm so busy gifting all the people all around the world. But you never complain. You're always so gentle about it. But this year, I have remembered. I've got you a gift. Would you like it?
Oh, dear, are you sure?
Lord, that's just for you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, may I have...
Yes, please do. Happy Christmas, dear.
Oh, Nicholas.
Do you know what it is?
It seems to be halfway full of donations for the Chickasaw Civic Theater.
Exactly, because I know that's a cause very dear to your heart.
Yes.
Now, there's room for more.
Yes.
We would love to see more donations come in, wouldn't we? It would be a wonderful thing to help things keep going and things like this continue on, eh?
So you, oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Well, do you know what we call it when Santa remembers to give his wife a gift? It's a Christmas miracle. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy Christmas to you all. Thank you for joining us.